child. Good morning, collective. I am Quan Yin, and this is I Have No Cards Tarot. I was gonna take a little break, but the next download immediately, I got tapped, and I've been given a message to get to somebody. I know my last message, a fire sign, was doing a death spell on somebody because they were an ops in their life. But I have another message that's coming through right now, and they said that a fire sign just found out that their death spell backfired, and I got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They said something bad is about to happen to somebody. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull an energy and see what it says. But apparently, whoever this fire sign was trying to do a death spell on, they didn't have authorization. They didn't have authorization to do this. And then somebody has a secret hidden helper that's helping them spiritually as well. So Holy Spirit, go ahead. What's the message you want me to give? It might be for this fire sign to let them know that they didn't have authorization to do a death spell on the person that they just did it on. Okay, and they already are aware. Whoever this fire sign is, they're already aware that the death spell backfired. So, and then they said bad karma. Something bad is about to happen to somebody, y'all. So let's go, Holy Spirit. Let's talk about it. Tell me about this. What you're giving me about this fire sign, Holy Spirit, that did this death spell. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I have the death card. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay, the death card. I have purpose in the reverse. Child. Somebody might have done a death spell that's on somebody that got a purpose. Now, in my reading, I just picked up on a fire sign that did a death spell on someone that has Libra, Gemini, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in their chart. They might have a strong placement, but I have purpose in the reverse and loneliness in the verse. So somebody is never alone that might have a very strong purpose. And if they do have a strong purpose, you can't take them out. Somebody is here for a reason. Ooh, child. You know what? If somebody catfished somebody and was the ops in their life, they might have been in their life to teach them a lesson that they needed to learn. And it might be a thing where instead of taking accountability for what part they played that opened them up to whatever they got caught up in, they want to just go and attack somebody. You tricked me. No. You allowed yourself to be tricked because of something in you that needed correction and needed work. Okay. I can go back to every relationship I've ever been in, and just it's all their fault, but you had to allow something to happen, which means even if you didn't do anything wrong to a person, if they were still able to pull a wool over your eyes and emotionally abuse you or catfish you or whatever, that means it was something that I didn't pick up on. My discernment was off. So that means there's something that I need to heal within myself and work on. That's what relationships are for. Okay. To mirror to each other what aspects of your character need work. Okay. So if somebody was in a relationship because of lust, somebody needs to get control over their sexual energy and become more balanced. If someone had low self-esteem and stayed in a relationship with someone that was abusing them, they have to take accountability for the fact that they have low self-esteem. And even if that low self-esteem is because they were abused as a child, that's still, you have to take accountability for, regardless of how you got to where you are, you have to take accountability for it and balance and heal yourself. Okay. If somebody broke your heart, you don't get to go do a death spell on them because you might have not had the right boundaries and discernment and allowed somebody into your life to break your heart, a gold digger or whatever. What you got to do is learn from that experience and then move forward in love and take the lessons you learned from your last relationship to place boundaries where they may not have been. Okay. But this fire sign might not like the consequences from their bad decisions that they took with this person. And they feel like they have a right to do a death spell. But I'm getting that they told me that death spell already backfired. That because this person, whether they perceive them as being good or bad, they have a purpose. That death spell backfired, and somebody's about to get really, really bad karma. So let's go ahead and jump into this and see what's about to happen. Oh my God. I'm telling you. If you got tricked in a relationship by somebody, that means that you have to work on yourself, your intuition, your boundaries, your control of your sexual energy. You don't get to go do a death spell on somebody because they tricked you in a relationship and they catfish you. No, you don't get to do that. Okay. Now, somebody attacking you, trying to take your life, you can protect yourself. Yeah. But just because someone tricked you in a relationship and you might have had a financial loss, no. That doesn't warrant that for a man or a woman, period. Okay. People come in your life and they abuse you sometime. Sometimes they abuse you with trickery. And it's like it's there to teach you lessons. Not for you, well, I have the right now to take your life because I allowed you to trick me. No, you're not allowed to do that. So go ahead, Holy Spirit. Tell me about this death spell that backfired. There might be something about a child here. I have child. Or somebody, it might have to do with somebody's innocence or something. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What else? What's going on? Sad news in the reverse. And y'all see where it fell? It fell right over here between death and purpose in the reverse. Sad news in the reverse. So somebody thought somebody was going to get some sad news and someone was going to pass away, but that death spell backfired. Child, what is going on? Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Let's talk about this. Ooh. Courtship in the reverse, and it fell right over here on the King of Wands, this fire sign. Somebody is not going to get a courtship, okay? Or this might be about King of Wands that didn't or is not getting a courtship, or someone doesn't want someone to get a courtship, okay? And fatality in the reverse, court in the reverse, and long road. So this might have to do with a court situation that's coming up, why somebody might be doing death spells on another person. It may have to do with a court situation that's a long road in the reverse, that's not far ahead. Wow. So there might be a court situation that might be coming up in the near future. I don't know if it's about a child, but somebody tried to do a death spell to cause a fatality. I have the coffin card here. Again, death. I got the death card, but I have sad news in the reverse that fell on it. And then I have fatality, coffin in the reverse. So somebody could not cause someone to have a fatality. Somebody could not cause the death, and somebody's not going to get a courtship. And this court date is coming faster. Okay. Court in the reverse, and then something's not going to go in someone's favor in court. And this court date is not far away. Okay. And someone's not going to die either. So Holy Spirit, go ahead, give me the message. And the reason is somebody's never alone. The person that they might have tried to do a death spell on, loneliness in the reverse. This person is never alone. So somebody is spiritually supported. Even if they're karmic and have karmic ways, there's somebody with a purpose that's still spiritually protected and supported that this fire sign tried to do a death spell on. Okay. I have the Star and the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. Somebody might have changed how they felt about somebody. Okay. And they might have a lot of affection for somebody. There might be a star energy that might have changed how they felt about a Queen of Cups reverse, man or woman. Okay. They might have a lot of affection or emotion for this person. And they might have revealed or uncovered something that was hidden, okay, in a message, okay? So somebody might have illuminated something that might be coming out in a court case. And this might be a star energy that feels differently about a Queen of Cups reverse. Why is this Queen of Cups reverse over here, Holy Spirit? Okay. because the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Someone wanted to, okay, someone lost money in a part of a contract. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. This was about someone that was at one time a part of a contract where everybody was going to get a lot of money. It's the same energy I pick up on every day. This is someone that was in on a contract where they were going to make a whole bunch of money. A whole bunch of different people were going to make a lot of money off of doing something to one person. Someone might be an Aquarius. Someone might be a Leo. Okay. But something might be coming toward a Leo very quickly. Okay. But whoever they were going to do something to in the past, they feel differently about it now. Now they feel a lot of emotion and affection for this person. And this might be a star. This might be somebody that might be anointed and chosen by God, that might be like just accepting their calling or their mission. All right. What happened in the recent past? I see y'all, when I tell you these cards are trying to pop out, it's about to be a tower. What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, somebody did a death spell, like in the last 24 hours. Okay. Somebody that did not want somebody to be closed off to them. So there's somebody that did not want a Queen of Swords energy. So you might be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, or have it in your chart, or you might be very stern and direct. You might not be playing no games with nobody right now. And somebody didn't want you to be closed off to them. Okay. And what else, Holy Spirit? What they do? Okay. They took a risk. Okay. Somebody that was closed emotionally, they might have taken a risk. Okay. This person might even have some kind of demonic possession or attachment. They might have taken a risk to do something spiritually, even with that Four of Swords. It might be something in the spiritual realm because something might have been over. Tell me about this devil energy, Holy Spirit. Who are you talking about here? Who's this devil energy or Capricorn? Okay, the Empress in reverse. Okay, so this might be someone that has Capricorn in their chart. Okay, the Page of Swords. Somebody might have, somebody might have been closed emotionally, possibly, to Capricorn that might have taken a risk. Empress in the reverse. Okay. So this is someone that might have had to, or might have taken a chance to tell the truth about Capricorn or vice versa. Someone might have Aquarius or Capricorn in their chart, but somebody took a risk to tell the truth about somebody that they're emotionally closed off to because they were being very childish and they cut this person off. Okay. So somebody was being very childish and they cut a person off. Okay. So that they could get out of a mental imprisonment about what they did with this person and invested in doing with this person that didn't turn out the way they thought it was going to turn out. And this is again where that accountability comes in. Somebody, instead of just taking accountability for the fact that, okay, I let somebody talk me into doing something because I was weak-willed due to either my sexual nature or what I'm attracted to, I fell under someone's spell. Regardless of it, you have to still take accountability to how you got attached to a person. I take accountability even if I was in a bad relationship where someone abused and did something to me. I still take accountability for not having enough discernment and not having enough boundaries, and these, if you have the understanding, these relationships they're lessons. They are lessons for you to grow and learn how to discern. Oh, I'm about to bust a rhyme. But you understand what I'm saying. All right. So this is somebody that feels like they took a risk. Someone that was closed emotionally. They wanted to get out of a mental imprisonment in the recent past. So yeah, they might have been doing a death spell on someone that might even have Aquarius or Capricorn in their chart. Okay. Because their complete wish fulfillment was what, Holy Spirit? I see the Magician. Their complete wish fulfillment was what, Holy Spirit? Something was their complete wish fulfillment. Their complete wish fulfillment. The love was to break apart from this person, the lovers. And what was the obstacle to them separating from this person? The devil in the reverse. Yeah, somebody felt like if they could get rid of somebody like their life on the planet, then they wouldn't have any more feelings for them, so that they could get a courtship with another, because they were having trouble separating their energy from this person. I'm getting an energy like somebody feels like, I know you're not good for me, but you're my guilty pleasure, and you tried to set me up and do evil things to me, but I still am attracted to you and I still want you. So because I can't defeat my own devil, and I kind of still miss you and want you, but I know my logical mind is telling me that you can't be back with this crazy bitch after all she did to set you up. But my physical body and my emotions still have me in an energy of being in a battle with myself. So this person was in a battle with themselves about this person, because they're still attracted to them. They feel like this person's still calling them in on some level energetically. So instead of fighting and dealing with their own demons and evolving, if it had something to do with sexual attraction, this person, their lesson was to grow and evolve, to go through a heart chakra activation in which they could develop more empathy and love and raise themselves in consciousness and awareness, because what you are attracted to changes when you reprogram your subconscious mind through mastering certain lessons that you learn about being shallow and superficial, that you learn about true love, that you learn about the true character of a person, something that's not superficial, who a person really is, what kind of heart they have. When you go through your lessons and you learn these things, you're not physically attracted to certain energies. I don't care what they look like, how handsome, how pretty. I don't care what the sex is like, that you're turned off. After you operate out of your heart chakra and above, you are not physically attracted to, I don't care what nobody says. You cannot be physically attracted anymore once you're on a certain vibration, regardless of what a person looks like, to someone that's ugly on the inside, someone that has ugly ways, someone that's nasty on the inside, someone that has a rotten heart, somebody that lacks empathy, someone that's narcissistic, someone that's selfish, someone that doesn't show love to people, that's not lighthearted, someone that has a nasty attitude. These things are a turnoff to you, and they're not attractive. Your eyes, something in your consciousness shifts, and even when you see them, you're not attracted to it anymore. So the purpose was for whoever this masculine was to work on themselves. But I feel like whoever this is, instead of doing their own work to evolve, and it's almost like this battle on the planet between men and women we're going through, where, okay, fine, everyone is going to go their separate ways, because the men are like, no, you just take me as I am. I am not going to emotionally evolve. You take me as I am, and stroke my ego when I don't deserve it, and do all these other things, and let me get away with this, that, and the other, and I'll be with you, or you're going to be a lonely woman with a cat. Well, sir, we prefer the cat or the bear. It don't matter. But it's kind of like the battle there, where men and women are like, okay, well, if you are refusing to evolve, we will remove our energy completely and just live out our lives, staying youthful, conserving our energy, and do a whole bunch of radical self-care to ourselves and enjoy our life and be less stressed, but it's like the masculine is like, oh, really? Oh, for real? So either I have to evolve. How about I just kill you? Okay, rather than me have to evolve. If I end your life, then I don't have to worry anymore about being tempted to be with you. It's something like that going on. Somebody is weird. Somebody is weird because someone does not want to deal with their own demons. There is a masculine fire sign that does not want to deal with their own demons, and rather than to take accountability for what part they played and to grow, heal, and evolve, which was the purpose for that karmic in their life, they think that it's justifiable to take that karmic's life. And that's not the way God intended this to work. Okay. People have to understand how to use discretion, in the action they take. When you're giving great power, you have great responsibility, and you have to exercise discernment. Okay. If somebody is not coming for your life and have their foot on their neck trying to like kill you, like in mid kill you, and you're just upset because they tricked you, oh well, that was a karmic in your life to give you a lesson that you signed up for. You don't get to come and kill somebody because of that. Now you broke my heart. You tricked me. You tricked me up out of my divine partnership. No, they were meant to play that role in your life, and it was meant for you to be so hurt from whatever you lost because of your bad decisions that it triggers an enlightenment and a change in you, an awareness. Wow, I've got to correct this. I've got to work on myself so it doesn't happen again. Now I have to reflect. But this masculine instead is projecting, and they want to kill the karmic. And no, I don't condone that. Okay. You don't get to kill a karmic that tricked you. You get to separate your energy from them and do the work, do the emotional work to heal yourself, to self-reflect, to beat and conquer your ego. So this person, they had a lot of sleepless nights, and they feel like, wow, how powerful is the ego that you're like, I either have to deal with my ego and accountability, or I could just kill this bitch. And do you know how many times people's lives are being taken because somebody, instead of dealing a masculine, no offense to men, but because a masculine, instead of dealing with their ego and lack of discipline and taking accountability, it's easier just to take my own life or take somebody's life that makes me feel bad about what my flaws are, because then I'll have to face them. That's why they say women sometimes can be emotionally stronger. Accountability. Now I have a very confident person here, the Hermit in the reverse. I think I'm picking up on someone else's energy. Okay. Temperance. What is the Temperance in the reverse? Okay. That might have, somebody might have kicked somebody out of their energy. Someone might have gotten bad news, and they might be dealing with an imbalance right now. A Hermit in reverse, someone that might have been depressed and alone. Okay, that might have been making some kind of plan right now. All right, tell me about this Hermit in the reverse energy that right now is in some confident energy. Okay, what are they planning with the Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune? Something that's karma. Okay, got it. So there's kind of a hidden helper here. Somebody has a hidden helper. Okay, a hidden helper that is helping them with this fire sign doing death spells on them. Okay, the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, because this Emperor is on a rampage. Whoever this fire sign is, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, they're on a rampage and they're being reckless. This person is being completely reckless right now because they just can't take accountability for where their dick landed them in life. Okay, you got tricked. All right, reflect and heal. Okay, get some sexual discipline in your life. That was the lesson for you in this lifetime. You don't go kill the karmic that taught you the lesson. No. If that was the case, I would be going after every single ex that I had to learn a lesson from. No, you don't get to go after somebody and take their life because you had to get a hard lesson from them. No, that's what we're here for. That's what you get your heart broken. All of us have had our heart broken. And if you haven't, maybe you have great karma in that department. Congratulations. All right, Holy Spirit. So what is going on right now? A tower. There might be a tower about to happen right now with a King of Swords. I'm telling you, somebody's going to get a message. Somebody is getting out of a mental imprisonment. A person that already is not worried anymore. So this masculine was connected to a karmic energy that had them involved in some big elaborate scheme and plot, wherein they were a whole bunch of different people. It's given secret society were connected that were all going to make a lot of money off of a person that they were trying to backstab and betray. But a tower hit and it didn't work out for anybody. And now this person, only because it didn't work out for them, now they want to blame everybody for it. All right, Holy Spirit, what do you want to say about this energy I'm picking up on, and this Deathspell energy that they tried to do on the karmic that tricked them. Ooh, somebody's ancestors is a part of this too. They wanted me to say somebody might have an ancestor also that might be a water sign. They might be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and it's a woman. Okay. In my pre-shuffle, they said the ancestor was over the situation. And the ancestor, I got the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. So somebody has, this might either be a woman figure or it could be a man. It might be a Pisces High Priestess. That might be somebody's ancestor that's all over this mess. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. It's about to come down, child, with this person that was in open poly relationships. Well done, child. I want to know how it's about to come down. This person might even have PDO tendencies. Okay. They might have PDO tendencies. Whoever I'm talking about, this fire sign, they might have PDO tendencies. All right. What do you want us to know about it's about to come down? Get out the way. What's about to happen? They're crying because they didn't want this to happen. The ancestors didn't want it, but it has to happen. Pull a chakra card because somebody's not doing what they're supposed to do. All right, let's go. Pull a chakra card. So somebody's sacral chakra is all blocked up. They might be feeling very detached right now. And their throat chakra is overactive. Someone insensitivity. Somebody right now is lacking sensitivity to anyone or anything. Somebody is being extremely insensitive to the plight of anybody else but themselves. Okay. Somebody might be having a problem in their knees. Okay. Because of their blocked root chakra. So something's going on with a person's root chakra. Maybe they're having pains in their knees and their feet. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Okay, underactive root chakra, the spiritual loss of will. Somebody is losing their will, their root chakra, the will to survive. Okay, sacral chakra, underactive, constant fatigue. There's somebody experiencing constant fatigue that's losing the will to live. You know, that's the root chakra. That's what gives you the drive to want to get out here and survive, to secure your stability, so that you can live. Sometimes if you have a blocked or imbalanced root chakra, you can literally be detached from caring about taking the actions you need to take to pay your bills anymore, to make sure you have a roof over your head. It's like somebody when they fall into depression and they just stop paying their bills. And they're like, okay, I'm going to just lay here in the bed. I'm going to stop eating. I'm going to stop paying my bills. When the power go out, it go out. I'll just lay here until they break down the door and carry my body out. Okay. That's when the root chakra is completely blocked. I had a brother in the military that the military experimented with one of my brothers, and he disappeared for 8 years while he was in the military. Nobody knew where he was at, but they wiped his brain and did brain experiments on him. I'm not even going to go into that right now, but they did it. They wiped his brain completely. And then they tried to dump him in Chicago. Okay. Don't have no family in Chicago. Ain't never been nothing. But they gave him an honorable discharge from the military and they dropped him off in Chicago. And they already knew that he was messed up, but they still gave him an honorable discharge like nothing was wrong with him. What they did was there was one person that called one of my other brothers and said, hey man, I just want to let you know real quick, I'm not supposed to call you, but there's something wrong with your brother. There's something wrong with your brother. He's not right. You might want to check him out, whatever, this, that, and the other. Okay. Then he disappeared. And then later on, we got a call from a landlord in Chicago that said, this is your next of kin, your brother about to die. Okay. He stopped paying his rent. We had to break down the door. My brother, like 6'2", 6'3", and he was skinnier than a skeleton. You could see his bones and ribs. He gave up on life completely and just laid in that bed and was going to waste away until he died completely. And the military put him in Chicago because they were hoping that disconnected from everybody, nobody could see what they did to him and that he would just die, hopefully in the street or die somewhere. But we were contacted, and when we finally got him, one of my brothers had to carry his body like a baby, literally. Can you imagine somebody about 6'3", very long, and he's normally big and girthy, but he was all skin and bones like a skeleton. And my brother had to carry him from the airport. He was on a stretcher and then carry his body like a baby, because the military tried to be slick and drop his body and drop him in Chicago, knowing he wasn't in his right mind after they experimented with him. So his root chakra was completely blocked. The will to live, the will to survive. So somebody, they're not there yet, but they're headed there. Okay. The constant fatigue. Somebody's sacral chakra is underactive. They're feeling constant fatigue, and their root chakra, the spiritual loss of will. That would be the will to get up and do what you need to do to pay your bills, and to keep on doing the things to keep your life going. Someone's losing their will and they're feeling detached. Yes, what else? Okay. Solar plexus, sense of lack of control and purpose in life, underactive. Yeah, somebody's losing their will. Heart chakra, overactive. Lack of proper boundaries with friendships and intimate relationships. And this might be the gateway or the entryway to all the other problems. The fact that they had an overactive heart chakra and they lacked proper boundaries with friendships and intimate relationships. And that opened them up to the wrong people, and having empathy and trying to help the wrong people, which led to the state that they're in right now. Root chakra, anxiety, overactive. They're experiencing a lot of anxiety, spiritual doubt, root chakra. Okay. Third eye, underactive, poor memory, vision. Okay. And then crown chakra, overactive, poor mental function. So this person, their equilibrium might be a little bit off right now. They might be a little bit imbalanced right now. They're having poor memory. It's all kind of things going on with this person right now. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Okay. Solar plexus, being dominated by personal habits. Okay. So this person right now might be doing a whole bunch of nothing. Okay. They might be doing little stuff that's not helping do anything in their life, but just like fit to have something to be fiddling with. Like I got to clean out my basement. I got to go through these old books. I've got to do this. And they're really not doing nothing, but just trying to occupy their mind as a distraction from their descent. I can't make it up, y'all. Legs. It already came out. Legs, root chakra, again, physical. Their root chakra is completely blocked. Throat chakra, persistent throat or neck pain, tightness or discomfort in the throat or the neck, frequent sore throats, hoarseness, thyroid issues, throat chakra. Okay. But the main thing here that I'm picking up for someone is the root chakra. So very quickly because somebody that deals with open relationships, poly relationships, that had very poor boundaries with friends and lovers and family, and they overextended themselves to people that did not deserve grace, that led to their demise, in thinking it's okay to do a death spell on a karmic that had to teach them a lesson. Get out the way. This person's about to go through bad karma. That might be parts of their body shutting down. Okay. Their root chakra is blocked. Okay. Your root chakra, the root chakra is feminine energy. Okay. Feeling stable and secure. Okay. It helps healthy survival instinct, dependable, reliable, and responsible. Your sense of belonging, feeling grounded and connected to self and others, ability to care for yourself, the drive to live. Okay. That's what the root chakra generally governs. Okay. Your need for food, water, shelter, and safety. Okay. These are things that you need for survival in the physical realm. The root chakra, it's attached to your carnal nature, has to do with that's why it's close to your sexual organs and your stomach, what you need to eat, what you need to reproduce. For an underactive root chakra, just in case anybody in my collective wants to know, if anyone is suffering from an underactive or blocked root chakra, something that you can do, and understand the color for the root chakra is red, and it sits at your tailbone, all the way where your sexual organs are. The hematite crystal or bloodstone is something you can meditate with, or you can wear on your body. Dancing is very good. Dancing is very good for your root chakra. Okay. Pop it and drop it like it's hot. It's really good for your root chakra because it gets that movement going in your waist and your hip area. You understand? Don't worry about it. I know people talk about you moving your butt in church, talking about, that don't look like it's of the Lord. I don't like how she moving. Child, go to an African church. Child, I'm trying to tell you, but I'm just saying the root chakra. Meditate and visualize the color red. Yoga pose for the root chakra is mountain pose, Tadasana, or warrior pose, Virabhadrasana. Okay? I ain't trying to sound cool saying that. Okay. Also, for the root chakra, you can adjust your diet. Okay. Meditation, yoga, calming, and low impact exercise. That could be just as simple as going for a walk every day on a trail, a slow walk, if that, and looking at nature. Okay. Reiki, healing, sound therapy, chakra stones, low impact exercise, yoga, and things of that nature are good for your root chakra. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit. What else do you want us to know about? Get out the way. Get out the way, Holy Spirit. Uh-oh. This person might have been Neuralinked, but the chip is malfunctioning inside of them. Uh-oh, I hope they don't go off and take people out. Like, oh, that's why. Okay. So I'm asking for get out the way, and they said STD, AIDS, or cancer. So because of this death spell, man, because of this death spell that this person did on the karmic, okay, this karmic might have, I don't know, Aquarius, Capricorn in their chart placement. We'll see in just a sec. But whoever this karmic energy is, like I said, they taught them a lesson. You don't get to take someone's life. The thing was about inheritance, money, or real estate, and then real estate. Both cards came out together. Okay, they want me to say something about. So this whole thing was about stealing and getting away, possibly with someone's inheritance, money, or real estate, and that's why. Okay, that's what they want me to say. Okay, this is what they want me to tell y'all. 111 in the likes right now. So this is definitely confirmation. Whoever this masculine is that did a death spell on a karmic that they feel like was an op to them, they entered into an agreement to do what they did. Even if they use sex magic on them, nobody put a gun to their head to tell them to collaborate with this karmic energy. Even if they were deceived, whatever the case may be, they got caught up. They were drawn and attracted energetically to their lesson. Okay. Hey, I got catfished. I got catfished more than once. And that's because I wouldn't have been attracted to the person that catfished me more than one if I had gotten the lesson that I needed and mastered it. Okay. So magnetically, you're going to be drawn and attracted toward a lesson that you have to master and learn. And if you don't, people are going to be able to keep catching you up. And if you get caught up and you lose something, or someone sets you up and injects you with a Neuralink, or whatever happens to you as a result of staying in a bad karmic connection for too long, that's your lesson. You might have gotten bad karma or bad luck, or something happened because you didn't get the lesson in enough time and you got bad karma. You lost something, and you have to accept accountability for that. So the reason that this person's getting bad karma is this is exactly what they want me to say. Once they collaborated with this karmic energy, and they were dating and sleeping and having sex with them, this karmic energy brought them in on a secret plot that they had to steal someone's inheritance, money, or real estate, and to be a part of a group, a coven, a secret society wherein they would be doing things together to steal people's real estate and inheritance money. And it was at that time that that masculine had an option to use their free will to say, you know what? It's ignorance to believe that you can get good karma from causing misfortune to other people. And I operate out the light. I don't operate out my lower self. but that might not be their belief system. So that masculine consciously made a decision to work with this karmic energy to do whatever they were doing spiritually with this coven to steal people's inheritance money, real estate, and the real estate house. It came out twice, double confirmation. And this is the reason why they're not allowed to do a death spell on this karmic energy to take them out and put blame on them. God, it was this woman, Eve. It's Eve, this woman that you gave me that made me bite this apple. You know, nah. You know, Eve is manipulative because you objectified her. Okay. It was your dick, Adam. Okay. That's really what happened. God gave Adam Lilith. Okay. That's who God gave to Adam, Lilith. Okay. Somebody that was well balanced, very smart, very intelligent, but very strong and control of her sexual energy. Okay. She had free will, a free mind. Hey, I'm smart too. Yeah. Okay. But one thing I'm going to need you to do is be emotionally intelligent with me. And I'm going to need you to be emotionally responsible. And you can't treat me any kind of way. I'm an individual. I'm a person. I expect you to respect me. Oh my God. God, take this bitch back. Give me another woman. Send me somebody else. I can't deal with Lilith. I cannot deal with this. She wants me to evolve and use emotional intelligence, all this shit. I need her to shut the hell up, open her legs, and just clean my house and birth my babies. So, okay, here, then you get Eve. What this man did was he got with a karmic that he was objectifying because she had a big booty and a pretty face. Okay. And he objectified her. And she was very cunning. And yeah, she got him. She did spell work. See, Eve, not Lilith. Lilith is the queen of swords. Lilith can be transparent. Lilith can tell you exactly what she wants. She can be honest. She can black and everything is black and white. She's not going to play games with you. You know, she's going to say exactly what it is. She's not going to placate to your ego either. She's going to love you and compliment you genuinely, but Lilith is not going to kiss and lick your ass and stroke your ego to the point of insanity. Lilith is not going to do that. Lilith is going to be very grounded and loving, okay, in a normal way and give a normal, love you in a normal, practical way. Now, Eve, on the other hand, because you objectified her, Eve has to be more manipulative to survive out here in the game, like the Sprinkle Brigade. We don't judge the Sprinkle Brigade, okay, because they do serve a purpose for men that choose in this lifetime not to spiritually and emotionally evolve in emotional intelligence and emotional responsibility. I don't want to have to do all that. So I'm just going to make enough money to be able to afford to pay for a woman that I can objectify. Okay. And those women have to be extremely manipulative to ensure that they get what they want out of life too. If I have to be an object for you, that means I have to manipulate you. That means I got to do sex magic on you. That's how I got to put stuff in your food and your drink. I got to do it. Okay. Because you made her an object. And because she's an object, she cannot be honest with you and speak her mind and say how she feels and require you to treat her like a human being. So to get the things that she needs, she has to be a little bit more manipulative. Okay, because she's an object to you. You don't see her as an equal, a person to have a conversation with and to get to know and to find out what her needs and wants are and to understand her. You don't want to have to do all that. You want an object. So this object realizes, okay, I'm going to have to do sprinkle now. I'm going to have to manipulate you. Okay. So whoever this woman is that got this man to participate in helping to steal inheritance and real estate from people, doing whatever type of karmic thing in a coven or group that they were doing, he objectified her. He was like, yeah, I objectify women. And she was like, yeah, Big Daddy. Yeah, you're the man. Okay. She did. Oh, Sprinkle. Sprinkle. It's a group of women that do this level up routine or program under Shira 7. She is on YouTube and she advises women, since men that want to objectify you, since men want to objectify you and don't want to treat you like a human, then they lie and they're going to break your heart anyway. You have to play a certain type of mind game to control them by being an object, and by also making sure that they can completely afford you and your lifestyle and everything by pretending to be an object for them. It's something to that extent, if you're interested in understanding. Now, sprinkle. But the thing about it is, I mean, that's not me and my energy. Okay. I don't condone that for myself, but I do not judge women that are in that energy that want to be provided for, but they have to stroke a man's ego in order to be provided for, and pretend not to be as smart as him and all the stupid shit. If that's what you want, because you want to do, because you don't want to have to get a job and work, then you get whatever comes along with that. But you're also a lesson, because 9 times out of 10 you don't love the man that you're getting with. You just want him to provide for you. But that man, you are that man's lesson, because if he does not want to attract someone that genuinely loves him and also have to be emotionally intelligent and responsible and treat you like a human, if he wants an object where that's not going to force him to do any type of evolving in a relationship, then you're going to have to play the game with him to get whatever you want. And for some women that don't want to have to work and have jobs, that want to be taken care of, they choose that lifestyle. That's not for me, but they choose that lifestyle. Okay, so that's what sprinkle is when I'm saying that, for those of you that are not familiar with that. Okay, there are different types of relationships and people out here. But to jump back into this really quickly, so the reason that this person cannot do a death spell on the karmic woman that lured him in is because his lesson was he did not choose his divine feminine. He chose a woman that he could objectify, okay, out of lust and out of the manipulation she did in stroking his ego and making him feel like he was more powerful than her, like he was smarter than her. All of the things that he wanted to feel, she love bombed him. She love bombed him and she gaslit him, okay? And because she made him feel all the things that he wanted to feel, when your ego is too big and imbalanced, guess what? It's easy to put you into an illusion and delusion. A woman can empty out your bank account while she's stroking your dick at the same time, and your head is up in the clouds. She think I look like Idris Elba. She think I'm on the hottest shit since sliced bread. Man, this woman loved me so much. While she got the phone and she's sitting up there emptying your bank account. When you have an imbalanced ego and you're not practical and balanced in your ego, then it makes you, it puts you in an illusion, like the Emperor's New Clothes. I don't know if anyone ever remembers a fable. I love fables from back in the day in childhood. We used to have fable in the Mother Goose nursery books and stuff with the stories, Rumpelstiltskin. There was one story about the Emperor's New Clothes, okay? And it was about this foolish king that was, his ego was so unbalanced that 2 con people came to their village and they said that they knew how to make clothing. And the emperor was like, well, make me the best clothes in the world. And he said, okay, but you got to give us a lot of money. And they pretended to sew this wonderful outfit for this emperor, but they pretended. And it was invisible. The emperor was really naked. And the emperor was like, hey, I can't see it. Is this how it's supposed to look? And they were like, yeah, it's a magical outfit. You can't see it, but everyone else can. It's a magical outfit that you can't feel or see. But when you walk out in public, everybody's going to applaud you. Everybody's going to be able to see the colors and how nice it looks. So the emperor was like, well, shoot, let me go on out here because they stroked his ego and it was imbalanced. And because the whole village was afraid of this emperor and wanted to stroke the ego and didn't want to cross the line with him either, and nobody could check him and nobody could say nothing to him, they all clapped for him while he walked through the streets butt naked, looking like a goddamn fool, because he believed that he had on, an outfit, the Emperor's New Clothes. Okay. So whoever this person is, their ego got them in trouble. Their dick got them in trouble. And they allowed a karmic to pull them into a scheme in which they were trying to help steal someone's inheritance, money, or real estate. And they participated in it. And it was against their divine feminine and possibly a whole bunch of others too. Okay. They chose Eve over Lilith. They chose the karmic over the person that God had for them. And now that they're upset because they made bad decisions, they did a death spell on the karmic because they want to kill the person that gave them their lesson. You're not allowed to do it. If you're allowed to do it, all my exes would be gone in the ground right now. I promise. I take accountability for every lesson that I've needed to learn, and I've learned it and I've grown from it. But so the backfire is going to be whoever this fire sign is. I clarified, get out the way. They're going to get cancer. They're going to pass away from cancer, AIDS, or an STD. I don't know how soon that is or what, but that's the reason the thing came out is because this inheritance money real estate, the decision that they made to instead work against their divine feminine, to steal her inheritance, to steal her real estate with the karmic that they chose over their divine feminine is the reason that they can't do a death spell on the karmic energy. And that now that death spell is going to backfire, and instead someone else is going to die. It might be them or someone close to them of cancer, AIDS, or an STD. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Ciao. Why? They want me to say why. That I can't. Yo, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I can't make this up. I can't make it up, y'all. They want me to say this. Why? Because they got a bad business offer. Review the product, the terms, or the contract. They got a bad business offer from a secret society and everybody that was involved because they thought that they were going to be a master manifester in this secret society doing spell work, killing people and taking their inheritance and their real estate and land. And they got this Eve karmic energy to talk him into it by giving him pussy and stroking his ego and being an object for him. That's why. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They be, child, man, my guys don't be playing. They do not be playing. They want me to tell specifically. They want this person to, they want this person to understand whoever's about to pass away. It's either this masculine that's going to pass away or someone close to them or connected to them. People are like, oh, you said you return to sender spell work and the people bound to your energy to do spell work is going to get cancer. But why you got to bring the babies into it? You and who and what you love the most. Anything connected to you. In a war, it's collateral damage in war. When you are flinging and shooting spell work back and forth, you know just as much as I do. When you shoot an arrow up in the air, that arrow can land anywhere. So I'm just telling the truth. And the truth is, that it's energy. It's an arrow of energy that you done shot at me while I'm minding my business, just trying to walk in my purpose. So if I'm sending it back to you, it's going to hit you or who and what you love the most, whatever the round you are attached to you. And it's going to be your fault. The prophet went to David and said, come here, nigga. Let me holler at you. Let me talk to you for a minute, David. I got to holler at you, man. Do you know you just cursed your bloodline? Not just you. You cursed your whole bloodline. Okay, the sword is never going to leave until somebody comes to clean up the energy, to clean up the karma for your bloodline. The sword is never going to leave your bloodline. You're going to be cursed with early death. People are going to be getting diseases, dying due to violence, due to ignorance, ignorant fighting, and stupid shit. They're going to die before their time because they're connected to you, David, because you sat up there and wanted to have sex with Uriah's wife. And you sent that man you set him up to be killed. And he only had one wife. He's a poor man. And you're a whole king out here. You're a whole emperor and a whole king out here that has access to a whole kingdom, that has access to all these women. And you set this innocent man up. That's a good, loyal, faithful man, okay, to the kingdom to be killed just so you can have sex with his wife. Okay, because you're in your ego. And because of that, you're cursed now, David. You and your whole bloodline. The sword is not going to leave your bloodline. So you understand? When you sit up there and some spell work toward a person, yeah, it might go back to you and anyone connected to you energetically. So you're just irresponsible as fuck if you just sitting out here sending spell work to people carelessly that haven't done anything to you because you're a demon and you just want to steal and rob and destroy and kill. Okay? So like I said, they wanted me to explain to this masculine why, in case he's watching, because you accepted this bad business contract and offer. because you felt like you were a master manifester and you joined this secret society and everybody that was involved to start killing and unaliving people spiritually for insurance policies, for land, for houses, for inheritance. You agreed to that. You agreed to that. And that's the reason why you or someone in your circle is going to pass away from the backfire from that death spell due to cancer or AIDS or STD or whatever this is. Somebody might be feeling suicidal right now, okay? This says suicide watch, but I think they did this to this card on purpose. They faded it out to the point where you could almost see the word, but it's fading out. So somebody is going in and out and feeling feelings of suicide, and it's because of their conscience, okay? Deep down inside, it is this person's conscience that is plaguing them. Do not touch my anointed. You understand? Deep down inside, this person knows what they did was wrong. They know that. And it's their conscience that's messing with them because they know they're wrong. They did that to somebody who's, oh, wow. This masculine spiritual gifts come from God. They were born with them. And so were you. And that's why God appointed you to be with that masculine. But they use the spiritual gifts that God gave them. This is the masculine whose spiritual gifts came from God, not from spell work. They were born with their spiritual gifts. And they were supposed to collaborate with you, God's anointed one, because you were born with your spiritual gifts. And together, y'all were going to be a powerhouse. But they allowed a Jezebel energy to make them use the spiritual gifts that they got from God to cause misfortune for others so that they could benefit financially. Addicted to materialistic things in a superficial way because of their lack of confidence, because of their overactive heart chakra, and not having boundaries with people, places, and things that are toxic, that didn't serve their highest good. Somebody might have a baby on the way or here already. What else do y'all want to say, Holy Spirit, about this reading? Child, I wasn't expecting this one. Somebody has changed. They're just not the same person you used to know. Okay. This is about their mental or physical health right now. This person's not the same person you used to know. So whoever this masculine is, this fire sign is, they're not the same person. It's full demonic possession. And it's really sad now. This person, they're gone. Pull a chakra card. This is about their mental, physical health. Not the same person you used to know. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What do you want to say about this masculine? Sacral chakra, overactive, feeling consumed by emotions. So somebody has an overactive sacral chakra right now. They feel consumed by emotions. Their solar plexus is overactive right now as well. Someone is all blocked up everywhere. Solar plexus, low self-esteem, aggression, overactive. So this person might be acting and very aggressive toward people right now. And it's because they're very defensive because they have low self-esteem. See, the low self-esteem is what stopped them from having the proper boundaries they needed with toxic people, places, and things. So that would make them and give them an element of emotional codependence to others for validation. And those people that they were connected to, because they have toxic ways, were able to convince this person to partake in a bad contract to do something that was low vibrational and karmic. And now this person's depressed because of the decision they made, because of them being open to the wrong people. Solar plexus, liver. Somebody might be about to get cancer of the liver. Is that it? Root chakra, spiritual doubt. Right now, somebody is disconnected from their beliefs in even restoration. They're having a lot of spiritual doubt in themselves. They're feeling disconnected. The root chakra is blocked. Somebody might be getting cancer around their liver. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody might end up with cancer of the liver or in that part of their body. That's what I'm hearing. That's why their ancestors are crying. It's their ancestors that are crying because their ancestors didn't want this to happen. But they can't get this person to get their mind right enough to reflect instead of projecting and misusing the powers that they gave them. Their spiritual abilities come from God. And their own ancestors are crying right now because they're like, no, baby, we didn't put you down here to do this. Whoever this masculine is, their own ancestors are like shedding tears right now. They are. They might have a water sign ancestor that's crying tears because they know their spiritual gifts came from God. And they wanted this person to make better decisions. They've been all around this person, sending them signs, trying to help them, guide them. But this is someone very stubborn. You know, this is someone very arrogant, fast talking, solar plexus. This might be a person right now wherein their solar plexus might be blocked. It might be both over and underactive, but it might be causing them to like mumble over their words, trip over their words, talk real fast, stutter a lot. Third eye underactive, lack of identifying their purpose, unrealized vision for oneself. Throat chakra underactive, indecisiveness right now. Heart chakra underactive. This person's feeling a lot of grief right now. Anything else y'all want me to pull out about these chakras, Holy Spirit? Okay. Solar plexus, inability to emotionally detach from problems, holds on emotionally, does not know how to let things go. So this is a masculine that is having trouble. The 8 of Cups in the reverse, okay? This person is having trouble emotionally letting something go. They're having trouble releasing the fact that they still want to blame the karmic. All of us have karmics in our life. Karmics are in our life to teach us the lessons that we don't already know. Okay? Karmics are not here for us to kill. Karmics are here to teach us the lessons. And when we don't get the lesson, or the lesson comes from the misfortune that we experience as a result of our interaction with the karmic. And when we learn the lesson, we thank the karmic actually and separate our energy from them and we move on. But this person, 8 of Cups reverse, they're having trouble releasing, emotionally releasing and letting go. Okay. And that's why they're doing a death spell on this karmic. No, you don't go back to do death spells on the karmic. You don't get to do that unless you're defending yourself and they're trying to kill you. But if a karmic got away, don't worry. They're going to get karma too for anything that they did. We're all tied in together. I think it's 7 or 6 degrees of separation. Yeah. We go round and round. All of us rub off of each other. Lessons. We cause karma for other people. We receive karma from other people. It goes round and round. It's part of the evolution and process of life, the human evolution of our growth in our awareness and consciousness, the cycles of lessons that we have to learn, complete, repeat, whatever. Okay? The karmic is a part of that. You were karmic at one time. All of us. Okay? It's about balancing out your dark and light, your higher self, your lower self. Sacral chakra, overactive, emotional, overreactions. This person is being overly reactive and overly emotional. They're doing a death spell out of emotion. They're not doing it because someone's trying to kill me right now. And they're gathering up about 100 people, 100 soldiers to come together to spiritually attack me. And they're going to continue the spiritual attack 24/7 around the clock for a week straight. No, it's time to go to work on somebody. And not even because you're emotional, because it's the practical, logical thing to do. You're going to war to protect your life. You're not, it's again, the mindset that you have to be in if you have to kill a buffalo for survival. Okay. It's not out of emotion. It's out of, I thank you for your life force. I thank you for your energy because I'm going to need to use it for survival, this, that, and the other. I'm humbled for it. Blah, 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 blah. You understand? It's not because you're excited or emotional or it's a game. I caught you. It's not supposed to be like that. Okay. This person's doing a death spell on this karmic because they're emotional. When this karmic's not doing anything to them right now. They might be doing sex magic on them, but hey, you got to figure out a way to deal with that because you connected to them. So you have to do the spiritual work to break that energetic and spiritual cord. You can't start doing death spells on people that are sending you sexual energy. Okay. If that's the case, damn near every masturbator Every ex of yours that got your picture need to be taken their ass out of here, okay? You got to use your discernment. What you got to do is do the real spiritual work to disconnect from your cord attachments and to heal. That karmic or that ex is there to trigger you through them forcing themselves in your energy sexually to learn how to heal and to cut all cords of attachment mentally, emotionally, physically, okay? So this person right now is very emotional. They feel unsafe, unstable. They might be feeling bouts of paranoia right now, okay? Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Crown chakra. They're in a mental fog right now. Anything else? Over analysis. They might be over analyzing everything. Their solar plexus is blocked. Their solar plexus overactive. This might be someone that considers themselves to be a perfectionist. Okay. This is somebody that thinks their own shit don't stink. And they can analyze what everybody else needs to do, who everybody else needs to pair with, match with, what kind of relationship, who you need to. This is somebody that over analyzes other people's lives and relationships. This is a person telling everybody else who they need to marry, who they need to be with, who they need to pick, how they need to live their life, over analysis, perfectionism, but they sitting in their own shit right now with their whole life fucked up right now. Solar plexus, traumatic experiences, blocked. This person feels traumatized right now, and they're fearful right now, emotional. They're suffering emotionally right now. Yeah, this person is getting it right now, but the ancestors want me to say that they just want them to understand all of this is happening because they exercised their free will when they were presented an offer from the devil. Hey, you can join this coven and do spell works with us, and we'll get away with it because it's something done spiritually, and we steal people's real estate, and we steal people's inheritance, and we steal this. So what say you? And it was because right then and there, they said, what say you? Are you going to agree to this contract, or are you going to say no? And this person said yes to it. And that is the reason for the karma and the justice that's happening right now, it being balanced out. The reason they're getting bad karma is because they were not closed off to that decision they made, okay? There might be a fire or explosion that might happen surrounding somebody that has an element of colorism. Anything else, Holy Spirit, y'all want me to talk about? Oh, house fire. Okay. You might need to take a spiritual bath, isolate, and meditate. Somebody might be about to have a house fire, or someone might be trying to cause a house fire. Someone that there's an element of colorism that exists. I don't know what that means for whoever this energy I'm picking up on is. All right, I'm going to pull this energy and see what they're talking about really quick, because I think this is some different energy right now. Somebody that might be a bit of a colorist might be connected to a fire explosion, a house fire that might be about to occur. All right, go ahead, Holy Spirit. All right. Somebody that did not move forward or didn't have victory and success because their spell work backfired. They couldn't get away with something. Oh my. Tell me about this person, Holy Spirit. So somebody is either going to cause a house fire, or somebody's about to be or be affected by a house fire that sent some spell work out. Oh, this is somebody else. This masculine didn't do a death spell by themselves. Oh, wow. This masculine was working with like their crew, a crew of other people to do this death spell, but it backfired. Somebody's going to have a house fire, a house explosion. All right. What do you want us to know, Holy Spirit? It was a bad thing to invest in. It didn't turn out the way they thought. That spell work is backfiring. Child, I just saw the tower. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What do y'all want to say? It's the spell work that was done on whoever had that Aquarius or Capricorn in their chart. Yeah, whatever the spell work, they sent the Five of Wands toward that person that might have Aquarius or Capricorn in their chart. That was a bad thing to invest in, because somebody else, it's going to be some type of fire explosion, house fire, or something's going to explode. It could be a house, car, and it's because they took a risk to help someone to do a death spell on somebody. They didn't have victory and success with this death spell. It didn't work. It was a backfire. Child, go ahead, Holy Spirit. Telling you. I see the Capricorn trying to jump out here. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What else do y'all want to say? Yeah. Somebody can't confuse or cover up something about a Ten of Pentacles reverse. Somebody wants to cover their tracks in the part they played in trying to manifest a whole bunch of money with this group they were a part of. So somebody felt like, I'm just going to kill the karmic. You know, nah, you were a part of what they were doing. Again, so whoever's helping this masculine do death spells on the karmic, he's guilty too. He was a part of it. He agreed to it. He tried to get away with it too. He shouldn't have taken a risk against his mother figure. So this karmic is a mother figure, okay? They're saying he was okay with what she had going on. He was in on it, but because it didn't turn out the way he wanted it to, now he wants to do a death spell on her. No, sir. Her ancestors are not going to allow that. Something might be happening right now in real time. Whoever her ancestors are, they're not going to allow that. Okay? She played the karmic in your life. You might have done something to her in a past life. Okay? She might have had to get you back in this life. And she caught you. It is what it is. So somebody was okay with this. Okay? Somebody lost control of a situation. And they can't move forward. And they're not happy with the work that they participated in doing when they were being very reckless, okay? With the King of Pentacles. And they couldn't let go of something either, a Queen of Pentacles. And now they want to avoid a Tower, and they released it. So the karmic got the masculine to agree to participate in doing something. And now they walked away from even what they were trying to accomplish and do. And there's somebody else here that participated that's going to have a house fire or some kind of explosion, and it's going to be a backfire. And somebody else made a decision to move to calmer waters. Okay? And these are the days of our lives. Final message, Holy Spirit. Something's going to happen to anybody that helped this masculine do this death spell very quickly. Somebody's about to get a backfire. Somebody's going to get a backfire. Somebody in the wealth class, 1%, possibly. They want me to say who. She was never pregnant in the first place. Somebody that might lie about being pregnant. Somebody with an unbalanced, biased, conservative, or spiritual or religious views. All right. Somebody might be Dominican. Somebody might be Dominican that was working directly or indirectly for the FBI. Your passed over ancestor is over this shit. Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all understand how serious the spiritual realm is? I know it is because I have nonstop activity going on in and around my house. Okay? I have nonstop paranormal activity from my ancestors moving around in my house, period. Okay? Do you know some of your ancestors, people don't understand. When they're protecting you from somebody and somebody is getting karma and they're told to bring somebody karma, they have authorization. Do you know they will take the ember? They will take one little tiny ember of a flame and hit toilet paper or something with it and cause a whole house to go ablaze. I just saw a story where someone's whole house burned completely to the ground because their dog turned on the stove while they were not home and the whole house burned to the ground. The ancestors, listen to me. I just saw a story where a whale jumped on top of a ship and capsized it off of the shores of New Hampshire. I think it was. Let me tell you something. Your ancestors will start a fire in someone's life that is getting karma. They can do it themselves, literally. They can manifest a fire in somebody's house themselves. They can make sure that they send some energy of a little spark just to hit the curtain the right way, just to hit something the right way to explode somebody's whole house. I'm trying to tell you, your ancestors can jump into the dog. Now the dog suddenly wants to jump up on your stove and take his paw and turn your knobs, literally. What would possess a dog to jump up and turn on the stove, like intentionally, with his little hoof, doggy hoof or whatever? Your ancestors, when they on go and they're executing karma in somebody's life, and there is a passed over ancestor that's watching somebody that's about to bring some karma to somebody that was never pregnant in the first place. Somebody might be Dominican. Somebody might have worked for the FBI or the NSA. Somebody might be in your neighborhood that might have helped somebody to try to do spell work on somebody. Somebody is Chinese. All right, who are you? Who did y'all want me to specify here, Holy Spirit? Your cousin. Somebody's cousin. Okay, go ahead. Somebody's cousin has ops in their neighborhood that they keep telling to do different things to you. Somebody's cousin has ops in your neighborhood that they keep telling to do different things to you, okay? So this might be your cousin that's about to be dealing with your ancestors, okay? Somebody might be West African. Somebody's name might be Sarah. A government official, a priest specifically. So somebody might be a priest, not a pastor, a priest specifically. Okay. And then a new love. And somebody's working with someone in the CIA and a drug dealer, a street pharmacist. Okay. So you got a group of people that didn't get away with stealing something that really want you to die. This priest, I'm picking up, this might be an East African priest, like an Ethiopian priest of the Ethiopian Tahidwan Orthodox Church. A lot, not all of them, but a lot of them are part of covens. And the reason they were able to overnight bring their whole family to America and get a government job, 6 figures, working in the NSA, or their children, all of their children might have gotten jobs working for the NSA straight out of high school. And they got a house, a mortgage, and all other things instantly overnight, is because they're part of the coven and they're very good at whatever type of spell work that they do for the government. That is why. And the reason I know this is because some of them are in my family. Okay. So there is a priest specifically that might have a contract with someone in the NSA, that has a contract with someone in the NSA to do spell work and death spells. That it's part of a coven that might be also working with someone named Sarah, okay? That might be a government official, and there's a West African here. And these people are working with someone's cousin, and they're working with a Dominican in your neighborhood and many others. But there's about to be karma that's going to be handed down to these people. But I'm just telling y'all like it is. Y'all think some of these people walking around with their heads wrapped up are holy, religious, good people. And these are the same people that are doing spell work and doing the devil's work against God's people over here. Because somebody's throwing money up in their face. They don't give nothing about, oh, yes, you're my sister. Yeah, we love you, the Black American. We love you. We are brothers and sisters. Yes, I'm glad you like our history. Yeah, yeah, we love you. Yes, Black power in America. Yeah. We don't mess with those niggas. We don't mess with them. No, we don't. No. You know, we just say what we got to say to get along. What do you want me to do? Deathspell? Okay, we'll get rid of them. Yes. You know, we really don't like them. They are niggers. They are niggas. Nigger. I'm just being honest. It's some East Africans that be playing in your face. Yes, we're all in solidarity. Yes, yes, yes. This is how we make sure they don't attack us, because they're violent. Yeah. But we work for you. We work for you. If you want us to do something to that nigga over there, we'll do Deathspell on him. Don't worry. I have a restaurant. I'll put something in his food. Don't worry. He likes me. He thinks that we are cool. I always give him a pack of cigarettes when he comes to my store. Don't worry. I'll do spell work over cigarettes when Tyrone comes to my store again. He thinks that I like him. He thinks that we're cool. Don't worry. I'm trying to tell y'all. So there is a priest, specifically a priest, and others that are doing spell work and death spells, but the ancestors are watching these fools. Somebody might be going into a mental health facility. Somebody that might be getting fired. Someone might be going into a mental health facility that has a history of sexual abuse. There might be a tsunami again. I wonder if that's that typhoon that's forming in Thailand right now, in the coast of Japan and China. I don't have a card for that, but tsunami keeps coming out, and here he comes. What you over here for? Don't you start it. I'm going to end the reading and give you attention in a minute. All right, the tsunami is behind me, and he about to jump on his table because he's not getting attention. Somebody might be a Mason or part of a Jack and Jill type organization that might be getting divorced from somebody that was committing petty crimes against you. All right. You were heavily spiritually protected at this time. This might be a whole group. Somebody's going to go into a mental institution. A covert sociopath. Don't trust them. This person is breadcrumbing somebody while they were giving to another. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What else do you want us to know before I close this mess out? While on a date, okay? While on a date, a person that's triggered by your look or appearance, you might be conservative or have an unconventional way of dressing. This was their investment. So they've got an investment, a person that they've been going on a date that they're targeting to do something to. Okay. Identity theft. Oh, okay. Somebody that they might have offered a career or a job to by doing identity theft. This woman's a complete idiot. So somebody might be about to do something to someone that they offered a job or career to commit identity theft. This group of people I just pulled on, these sociopaths, a woman that lied about being pregnant, also a priest is involved, West African and others. They were involved in identity theft, and this was their investment. And what is about to happen, Holy Spirit, with this person that they got to do identity theft? Are they going to try to kill them? What is about to happen with this person that they got to do identity theft? Or are they going in a mental health facility? So I have the Hierophant. Somebody can't recover that might have gotten someone to do identity theft. Go ahead. Oh, they might be going. Oh, they might have gone to court. That might be who's going into a mental health facility. Okay. Because this person that committed identity theft, this is someone else that has emotional problems letting things go, a blocked solar plexus. So somebody that couldn't stop doing something to you that was criminal, they committed identity theft to do something against you. This person might be about to go to jail. They're saying the cycle's over. All right. That's great. All right. I have the King of Pentacles, is not expecting something. Was not expecting to move forward with the Star. Okay. So a King of Pentacles is not expecting for somebody to move forward with the Star, or is not expecting a water sign to move forward with the Star, or they wanted to keep something secret. Oh, the person that did identity theft because they did not want a King of Pentacles to move forward with their divine connection, a Star. So this is someone else that's connected to all these goofies that did not want someone to connect with their divine counterpart, and they did identity theft. This identity theft might have had to do with your spiritual gifts, and might have had something to do with swapping faces with you in the dream state. So this was some very heavy spiritual manipulation. Right. They got possibly someone that has Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in their chart that was very manipulative to do something in the dream state to change or switch your identity. But they did a whole bunch of different things. But whoever planned this is the person that might be going to jail or a mental health facility now, because it's over. This is a younger air sign that did this to a hermit energy. Someone could be a younger air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and someone might be a hermit or a Virgo or have a Virgo placement, or you just might be isolated because of all the things that were done to you, and you might have had to isolate yourself for protection, to protect yourself, literally, from the warfare that was sent toward you, and it's still being sent toward you. Yeah, you might have had to protect yourself from the warfare that was being sent toward you. Because you're the star. All right, give me 3 final cards to end this, Holy Spirit. I want 3 cards to go ahead and end this read. Okay, somebody is overly emotional right now. Somebody is engulfed in emotions right now. About you, Empress. Somebody is completely engulfed in their emotions, and they are literally shaking and losing it over you. They might put this person in a mental health facility because they can't get their mind right. I have the 6 of Swords in the reverse, and they are completely engulfed in emotions. They don't believe, after all their planning and strategizing, and this is something they were committed to for years. This is not something they just did in the last 2 years. This was like a 10 fucking year plan, believe it or not. This bitch is like, I don't even believe I dedicated 10 years or more of my life to the outcome that I was supposed to experience right now. I'm supposed to be drinking a Bahama Mama on the beach right now. Literally. And it's about to be you instead. This person is losing their shit because they literally sacrificed over 10 years of their life in believing that they're going to get the big payoff in the end. They put a lot of work in and effort into this. And right now, their mind is like, I might as well go crazy and go to jail. I might as well go to a mental institution. I mean, it's like, I don't believe this. You know, I stopped this person, this Empress, from living her life. I was able to block her love life and block her connections and stability and block her from moving forward for at least 10 years or more playing these games. But in the process, I blocked my own life too, because to keep somebody in a prison cell, it got to be a prison guard there, right? So this person tried to put you into a kind of a prison cell. They put you in a gate. This person put you in a cage spiritually, okay? Using a lot of coven magic, warlocks, spiritual manipulation, gang stalking, control tactics. And while they did that, they had to make sure and check on you that their plan was working. So while you were in prison, they were in prison too. But they thought ultimately they'd be able to get rid of you, and then they would skip off into the sunset, and it's time to retire now. That's why they put in all that work. But after putting all that work in to block you for up to the past 10 years, and them being blocked for 10 years too, because they were busy working on you because they were expecting the outcome, it's over and they're not getting what they were expecting. And at the end of it, you're going to get what they were expecting. The outcome that they were expecting to happen for them is going to happen to you after all of the work they did. And they lost the years of their life too. They might have stopped and delayed a couple of years of your life, but you got the lessons you needed to upgrade during that time. And they delayed their own life too. They weren't having fun. They had to work hard on you to keep things the way they were trying to keep them in your life. They had to work hard to do that. Constant surveillance of you. They had to work really hard. And at the end, you're the one that's going to get the reward, and they're going to go to jail or a mental institution. Final message, Holy Spirit. And that's why they're going crazy. They're like, I don't believe this shit. They feel defeated. They feel completely, this mother figure, Queen of Cups reverse, losing her damn mind. She's getting bad karma for everything that she tried to do to hold you back for the past years. And she wants to reverse an ending with you now because she's imbalanced and crazy. Child, go see this hoe in the hospital. Take a picture of her ass with that spit. You know, when the spit is like, it's a long line of spit connecting from the side of your mouth all the way to the ground, and it don't break. Even if you like put a stick through it, it won't break. That thick spit that people on medication be on. When this little heifer end up in the mental institution, and if this is someone in your family, go take a picture of her goofy ass and put it in a nice big frame for her and leave it in the room with her, wherever she's at, in a white straight jacket, so she can look at herself. And that's all the karma she need right there, to be able to see herself in a big frame picture with the spit hanging down her mouth. That's it. She needs your help now. Whoever this person is, she's going to go to jail or a mental institution, and she wants to reverse an ending with you. And she's mentally imbalanced right now. Okay, the Temperance card in the reverse. She feels defeated. The bad fortune, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Cups in the reverse with the Temperance in the reverse, with the Six of Swords in the reverse, is somebody on their way into a mental institution. Okay, this is somebody that can't regulate their emotions, and they're getting bad karma. And that's it. Y'all, I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I'll see y'all later on this evening on Love of the Highest Vibration. Lest these demons trying to keep us out our vibration just keep bothering.